a group of teenagers were coming back from the farm. About a mile before they entered the village, they saw a snake on the road. They can only see the middle of the snake, so they don't know which way the head might be. There was no other alternative. It's the only road they can use to reach the village. So the teenagers were waiting for the snake to move away. After they waited about 5 to 10 minutes, the snake was not moving away. So one of them decided that he is going to kill the snake. So he looked around, can't see anything, but he saw a tree on the side of the road, so he cut one branch and made himself a stick. Slowly, he approached the snake and hit the snake so hard, but so scared, he ran away. Not only he ran away, but he also abandoned his stick behind. A snake, now injured, an injured snake is now aggressive and more dangerous. The teenagers don't know what to do now. Luckily, a much older male was returning from the farm also. And when he arrived, the teenagers told him about what happened, and he managed to kill the snake. You see, our young men had a courage and decided to do something, to accomplish something great. But his courage was unable to carry him or to carry his action to the finish line. Now, he made the snake more dangerous. That means, sometimes, if you take an action, a great action, a great step to accomplish great things, but you give up in the middle, it could be very dangerous. It could become dangerous. I want to use the same text that we used last Sunday. A text that spoke about Jesus walking on the water. The Bible says in Matthew chapter 14 that Jesus fed 5,000 men without counting women and children. And immediately after that, he told his disciples to get in the boat and go ahead of him. As they were on the lake, they faced a storm and they were struggling. Around 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus was walking on the water toward them. As they saw him, they were terrified. What were saying it was a ghost. But Jesus spoke to them and said, it is I. Do not be afraid. Peter, who always tried to show up, said, Jesus, if it's you, if it's really you, let me come to you. Walking on the water. Jesus said, come. So Peter went over the side of the boat and walked on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink. "Save me, Lord," he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. "You have so little faith," Jesus said. "Why did you doubt me?" You see, Peter took a step of faith by stepping out of the boat. He knew that because Jesus told him to come, he could be able to walk on the water too. His faith gave him so much assurance that he started walking on the water as Jesus. But the Bible said, as he saw the power of the wind and the waves, he was terrified and he started to sink. My question to you is this: where is his faith now? He just had a faith that he can walk to Jesus. But where is his faith right now that he started sinking? My brother, my sister, you prayed this morning and you believed that God heard you. He will go with you. Yesterday, you believed in God, that God has a power to deliver you. A year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, you had a faith that God can provide for all your need. God can give you a solution for your problem. Now that you are facing this situation, I don't know what you are facing right now. I don't know what you are going through right now. As you are shaken, your faith seems to disappear. And now, as Peter was sinking, as Peter saw the power of the wind, he was doubting and saying, "Oh, can I make it always there?" Peter was in a transition from the boat to Jesus. At the beginning, he has a faith, but now he's doubting. Because the wind was so strong, his faith is shaking and he is doubting, can I be able to make it through? I don't know what you are facing right now, but some of us are asking a question: will I get through this? Will I be able to get through this sickness? Some of us may be facing challenges now, and you are asking yourself, will I be able to go through this? Will I be able to make it through? You know God has done something for you yesterday. You had a faith yesterday, but the way you see things that you are facing right now, the way you are facing the trouble that you are in right now, make you doubt, and you say, can I make it through? Will I survive this trouble? Will I survive this mountain in front of me? The Bible says, when Peter was sinking, he did something. He did something. He said, "Jesus, save me. Jesus, save me." He shouted. Could you also now shout to Jesus? Could you shout to Jesus because he called you? He said, "I will be here with you. I will not abandon you. I will not turn my back to you. I will not let you down." So he is still in your reach distance. So if you can shout to him now, say, "Jesus, Jesus, deliver me. Jesus, strengthen me. Jesus, save me. Jesus, pick me up. And he will not let you down. He will reach down and pick you up as he did it to Peter. So shout and cry out to Jesus. Shout and say, Jesus, come to my rescue. And he will come to deliver you from whatever you are going through. In Jesus' name.